All right, Mike gave us his truck, and we've got about a day or so to get everything in here. So this is what we're going to be doing. This is a forward-facing view camera. We're going to be putting this on the dashboard so that we can see out the front of the truck. This will be able to tell him his off-road trailing maps, and that is going to be molded into this compartment, along with a pair of gauges for the vegetable oil conversion. These are going to be red, and we're going to do these on the pillars for the passenger and then also for the rear passenger so they can turn lights on without affecting the driver at night. These will do a forward or reverse view, and we're going to set these up to be able to watch the forward and rear suspension travel, also to see if there's any rocks they need to clear. To help those cameras along, these are extremely bright white lights. We're going to use about 10 to 16 of these underneath the truck, so when they flip the switches on, it's going to be like daylight. Everything has been tested to an extent, but again, it's the Baja. We've never gone this far. So for the manufacturers on this job, they're looking forward to see just how well their product holds up, because nobody's ever been tested in this application. Most of the time, our customers don't want a bolt-on application. And in this aspect, there was nowhere to bolt this stuff in. So we take the factory pieces and we modify them. We'll look at it, figure out what's going to fit, how to go about it, and then we'll literally cut the piece, make molds if necessary, form it to the point that when we're done, it doesn't look like we did it, it looks like GM did it. And that's what our clientele wants, so we have to go the extra mile. What can normally take half an hour can sometimes take 2 days for us, depending on the fabrication that has to be done. I just don't want it to blind the driver. I want these guys to be able to do what they need to do at night without the driver getting blinded. Being linked to the DuPont registry, which if you haven't heard is a high-end car magazine for selling cars. If you want to buy a Ferrari or a Rolls Royce, that's the magazine you open up. And advertising in that brings us in a higher clientele. We get the cars that as kids we dreamed about. Kids see these on the road, you hardly ever see them on the road, and when the people that own them don't trust anybody to touch them, they come here. And we put in the cameras, we put stereos, lighting, whatever they want, wheels. To us, there's no car made that is good enough until it comes in here and we get to play with it. So we go from your Lamborghinis and Ferraris all the way up to your F650s. We kind of go where your mind can go and further.